Magic, or illusion, is an art that plays tricks on our eyes, making us see things that are hard to believe. 1983, when the famous magician David Copperfield made the Statue of Liberty disappear right before the eyes of his audience in the United States. David Copperfield is a legend in the world of magic and hails from America. There was a time when he was the world's highest ticket-selling artist, even surpassing Michael Jackson. By 2006, his ticket sales had already reached a staggering $4 billion. His fame was built on performing unbelievable feats that the world had never witnessed before. For instance, David once walked through the Great Wall of China, emerging unscathed on the other side, an act that became immensely popular. But friends, this was nothing more than an illusion. David Copperfield has performed numerous magic tricks, but the one that people still remember to this day is when he made the Statue of Liberty disappear. The Statue of Liberty is a colossal structure gifted to the United States by France. Standing 151 feet tall and over 300 feet high from the ground, it is located on Liberty Island in New York City. How did David manage to make such a massive statue vanish? The preparation for this trick began in 1982, and it took David several months of planning and effort. Many experts and technicians worked alongside him to make this performance a reality. According to David, it took him 6 months to prepare for the trick and another 6 months to get permission from the US government. If the trick had failed, it would have been a career-ending disaster for David, as it was a huge risk he was willing to take. The news of David Copperfield planning to make the Statue of Liberty disappear spread worldwide, and finally, the time arrived in 1983. David had already informed the audience that there would be no camera tricks or editing involved. Many people were physically present at the scene, and the entire magic act was broadcast live on television. David seated the audience on a stage with a clear view of the Statue of Liberty, illuminated by spotlights on a dark night. He raised a curtain, music played, and when the curtain dropped, the audience was stunned. The Statue of Liberty had vanished. For a few moments, no one could comprehend where the enormous statue had gone. After a while, David raised the curtain again, and the Statue of Liberty reappeared. Millions of people watching on TV were left bewildered. No one at the time could understand how it happened. But as I mentioned earlier, magic is merely a trick of the eyes. The secret behind this famous performance was surprisingly simple, yet it required immense effort. The Statue of Liberty was always there, but the trick lay in the stage where the audience was seated. And the curtain was lowered in front of the statue, the stage, along with the audience, started to move ever so slowly. It moved so gently that no one noticed, and the statue eventually hid behind one of the pillars, vanishing into the darkness. The audience was unaware that they had moved, and their line of sight shifted away from the statue. Once the stage was brought back to its original position, the statue appeared again in its place. This performance was a tremendous risk, because if even a single person in the audience had realized the stage was moving, David Copperfield's career would have ended right there. Although it sounds straightforward now, this illusion was a masterpiece of engineering, psychology, and misdirection, crafted over months of hard work. Back then, people were left mystified, but today, we know exactly how David Copperfield made the Statue of Liberty disappear.